Alright. Shortly after Ash's victory at the in Norman's gym, the exhibition match, he would be making his way with Flannery to Rustboro City in Petalburg Woods. They'd be exploring the area until they'd hear, "Somebody help me! This grunt is trying to take my papers and stuff." They would quickly rush to the scene and they would see a Devon employee being attacked by a Team Aqua grunt. Ash would be like, "Leave him alone." And then the Team Aqua grunt will say, "None of your business, children. These are adults doing business." But then Ash would say, and then Flannery would say, "This doesn't look like any business to me. It looks like you're trying to get things out of him brutally." And then the guy would be like, "Yes, help me, please." And then Ash would be like, "Don't worry, I've got you covered." "Alright, Zigzagoon, come out!" And then the Team Aquagrunt would be like, "Come on, Puchiena, let's go." But wait, quick side note, I just remembered something. Yeah, I did my research today, and I found out that I was wrong about Flannery's age. Yeah, and the reason why I've just came out and said this is because this entire story, I don't have a script. I just think of this off my head earlier, and then I just say it. But going back to the other point, yeah. I found out that Flannery is actually 18 years old from doing some research. And I also found out that Misty in the Electric Tale of Pikachu and in the Adventures manga, I'm pretty sure, is like around 12 or something like that. Not only in the Electric Tale of Pikachu and in the main series games currently, she's 13. So Pokemon made her younger to fit the criteria of traveling with Ash. So if Pokemon did that to Misty, I'm pretty sure, since this is my what if, I could do that to Flannery. Anyway, going back to the story. Ash would get the first go. I would command his Zigzagoon to use a takedown, hurting the Poochyena badly and doing quite some recall damage to Zigzagoon. And then the grunt would be like, Poochyena, use bite, which would do like decent damage but not much. Then Ash would be like, "Zigzagoon, finish it off with a quick attack." And this would do just what Ash told Zigzagoon to do, finishing off the Poochyena. And then the Team Aqua Group would be like, come on, I guess I'm gonna have to go to Rustboro City and get what I want. I will quickly take off, and then the Devon employee will be like, "Oh no, I cannot let him get into Rustboro City. No, I need to go now." And he'd quickly run into Rustboro City. And then Ash and Flannery would be like, "We need to go after them." And both of them would follow suit and would get into Rustboro City. Ash and Flannery would scout the area to see if the Devon employee or Team Aqua Grunts are around, and they'd see no sign of the two. Ash would decide to go heal his Pokemon and challenge Roxanne's Rock-type gym. Ash would send out his Aron, knowing that earlier Flannery told him about Pokemon type matchups and type advantages, and told him about all the gyms in Hoenn. So he would send out his Aron, while she sent out her Geodude. Yeah, and then Ash would get the first go, and Ash would be like, "Alright, use Metal Claw." Aron would use Metal Claw, scoring super effective damage, doing quite some damage to Geodude. But Geodude, but Aron wouldn't be the only one with a type advantage in this battle, since Geodude is part ground and a steel and rock type like Aron is quad weak to ground. Geodude also has an advantage and uses a magnitude which badly damages Aron, but it just manages to stay on its feet, luckily. And then Ash would be like, finish it off with another Metal Claw, and he would finish it off. Then Roxanne would be like, return, Geodude, you did a good job. Now go out, nose pass. Nose pass would be there, and stare down the tired Aron, smiling, knowing that its trainer and it will quickly finish off this Pokemon. And then, Ash would be like, alright, Aron, use Metal Claw. This would hit for super effective damage. But Nose Pass would be more sturdy and stronger and more defensive than Geodude, causing it to tank the attack, even though it would do quite some damage, putting it at half health. And then all it would take was for Roxanne to command her Nose Pass to use one single Rock Tomb, and this would KO the very weakened and frail Aron. Ash would be like, I don't want to use you today, because he would say this in his head. Say, I don't want to use you today because of what Flannery taught me about type advantages. Because side note, Flannery taught him her name eventually, but Ash didn't figure out who she was. But anyway, going back to the story. Ash would be like, I didn't want to use you today because of your type and the moves that you know, but I guess I have no choice. Alright, come out, Zigzagoon! And Zigzagoon would come out. And Ash would be like, alright, Zigzagoon, we need to win this battle. You're my last hope. Zigzagoon, use Takedown. This attack would actually do little damage to Nose Pass, and would do more damage to its user, Zigzagoon, because of recoil. And Roxanne would command for a Rock Tomb, which would really hurt Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon, being pushed to its limits and determined to help its trainer Ash, and being a powerful Pokemon, would begin glowing into a blue glow. It would evolve. Its tail would get longer and smoother, and having spikes at the end. It would get sleeker. The spikes all over its body, like the sharp fur, would smoothen up. The claws on its legs would become much sharper and change into two, and its head would become much thinner and smoother, until finally finishing its evolution and evolving into Linoon. Ash would be like, alright, you've evolved! And he would get out his Pokedex and it would say, Linoon, a normal type Pokemon. It is the evolution of Zigzagoon. And then Ash would see that his Linoon has learned a new move, and he would get out the Pokedex again to ask what it is. And the Pokedex would say, that move is Slash. It has a high critical hit ratio. Ash would smile, knowing that if this critical hit lands, knowing the damage that Aron did and the little damage that Takedown did, it would probably just knock out the nose pass. Also, the this Linoon's attack stack would be high since it was a specifically strong Zigzagoon. Yeah. So then Ash would get the first turn since last time before Zigzagoon evolved, it was Roxanne just used her turn, so Ash would be like, "Alright, Linoon, use your most powerful slash!" This attack would hit, and this would be a crit. Oh, that rhymes. Knocking out nose pass. Ash would be like, "Alright!" and would be given his stone badge. Roxanne would congratulate him on his win. I would say that she didn't expect that Ash would win as easily as he did after she defeated Aaron, but he did well. He didn't expect a Linoon to finish her off, but still, nonetheless, he defeated her. I would congratulate him. I would suggest that he goes to Dewford Town next. I should thank her for her suggestion. I would make his way outside of the gym. Ash and Flannery, mainly Ash would go to the Pokemon Center and heal the Pokemon, and then after coming out, they would see, the Devon employee chasing the Team Aquagrunt, like, "Give me back my Devon goods!" But he would quickly get exhausted and stop. Ash and Flannery would quickly make their way towards him and ask him what happened. And he would tell them that the Team Aquagrunt got his hands on his Devon goods that he needs. So he would ask Ash and Flannery to go and get them for him. And Ash and Flannery will say, "Of course. Those things probably mean a lot to you since you're a Devon employee." And they'd go into Route 116, since that was the direction which the employee pointed them in. Go and search the entire area, not finding a single trace of the grunt. And they would see at the cave Mr. Briny saying, "Oh my god, my Pico's gone! Where is he? That Team Aquagrunt came and stole him away from me. Where is he?" And then, Ash would be like, "Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna go get it." And then the duo would go into Rust Turf Tunnel, looking for both Pico and the grunt and the Devon goods. Ash would spot the grunts, and would begin battling the grunt. Ash would send out his newly evolved Linoon. Meanwhile, the grunt would send out his Poochyena. Ash would be like, "Alright, Linoon, use Quick Attack," which would hit for quite a lot of damage. Then the grunt would be like, "Alright, use Bite," barely doing any damage to Linoon. And Ash would be like, "Alright, buddy, finish this off with a Slash," which would KO the Poochyena. The grunt would be like, "Fine. Take this Devon goods and this blasted Pokemon. It's useless anyway. I don't know why boss asked me to get it." And then Briny would come in and would thank Ash and Flannery for getting his Pico back to him. And then Ash would say, "You're welcome, sir. Anytime." And then they would all make their way out of there, and Mr. Briny would say, "I wonder when I'll be able to return the favor to you two." And then they would just leave the place. Alright, goodbye. I've just finished,